President Trump's 90-day pause on tariffs could be ending early next month. And for truckers at Southern California ports, that could mean even more economic uncertainty.
Fox's Sunny Sai is live for us at the port of Long Beach. And Sunny, these changes in trade policy are just one of a few challenges that the trucking industry is facing right now.
That's right, Caroline Roshi. We're entering peak season at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. Cargo ships from overseas are usually packed with back-to-school supplies and holiday goods. Both ports say they are seeing a slight uptick in containers coming in ahead of that new tariff deadline. But trucking companies I spoke with say they are still worried about the long-term impact these trade policies could have on their industry.
They weren't going to ship, let's just say, a quarter full vessel, which is extremely expensive to bring out here. So that just tells you that no one's buying.
The ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach are two of the country's busiest. But for the truckers tasked with getting goods to their final destinations, they say business has been down for quite a while.
It's a tough deal, especially for over the last 2.5 years, as the market's been declining and we've been in this freight recession, and then which has been exacerbated by these tariffs this year.
Robert Loya, the president of the California Trucking Association, says now, on top of other things, trade tensions are taking a toll on his industry.
Imagine if you were losing 80% of your income. It's pretty difficult for them to survive financially, right? So a lot of truck drivers actually started doing something else. And so they leave the industry because they just didn't know. It was unknown when these tariffs were actually going to get resolved, if the freight was going to come back.
And experts say truckers will continue to feel the pain over time.
Companies end up investing less in their workforce, which lowers productivity in the long run. And if you lower productivity in economic terms, that means that your wages are going to go down.
Matt Schrapp, the CEO of Harbor Trucking Association, says before truckers can bounce back, they need some clarity on trade policy going forward.
Without increased volumes, we will see more trucking companies going out of business. So we need that certainty to be able to plan and ideally invest back into our companies.
Schrapp says trucking companies are cautiously optimistic that these tariffs, Schrapp says trucking companies are cautiously optimistic that this current surge will last through September. But he says also a lot will depend on what happens after that 90-day pause on tariffs. In Long Beach, California, Sunny Sai, Fox 26 News.
All right, Sunny, thank you.